We welcome you to Arlington Stadium, home of the Arlington Marshals. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the debut of the Filthy Freaking League. And my name is Mr. Utah Mike. I'm your sports time machine. And I bring you the debut of a league my buddy and I have been starting. We're going to play one of my teams today, and we'll be playing against one of his robo teams. Robo means they're fully controlled by the computer. So he just give me one of his platoons, and I just play it out against the computer. So he doesn't have to be here during that matchup. So the computer will be in full computer mode. Ladies, we'll go over the lineups, and we'll kind of go over the history of the league. If you're interested in us, our website is the Filthy Freaking, that's with no G, league.com. And we do have rosters set up on there. Those have changed a bit, so they'll be moved around a little bit. We're making a lot of alterations on the website as we speak. So if you want to go on there and see what it looks like right away, please go ahead and look at it. But here's your starting nines, like we like to call them. We're allowing one platoon per game. Otherwise, you have to play your starting nine every game. You're playing against your opponent in a 5-game series, a shot, two, then three against their opponent at their ballpark. So my team is the Baltimore Stars. Their lineup is as follows. Elmer Flick will lead off, followed by Brian Roberts batting second, playing second. Babe Ruth batting third, playing right field. Chris Hoyles will bat fourth behind the plate. Jim Gentile will bat fifth and left. Melvin Mora batting sixth at third. Sid Gordon batting seventh and left. Cal Ripken batting eighth at short. And Baby Doll Jacobson playing center, batting ninth. For the Arlington Marshals, it is Al Simmons in left, Billy Hamilton in center, and Jim Hickman in right. Heine Zimmerman's your third baseman. Troy Tulowitzki's your shortstop. Wise is your second baseman. Ed Morgan, I believe, is the first baseman. Darrell Porter is behind the plate. And on the mound is Jim Perry. There are no platoons in game one. We'll have game one for you here live at Arlington Stadium, home of the Marshals. And we're ready to go. We'll get started in a moment. We'll see if anyone has joined the chat in case anyone wants to know more about the league in general. Hopefully people come in, see this, or come in and find out what this league is all about. We'll go ahead and post this in different places too, and kind of get the ball rolling. So here we go. Let's start it. Elmer Flick will lead off. He's your leadoff hitter. He's your designated hitter in this league. Again, what we do is our starting nines are based on 9,000 OPS. So your starting nines cannot exceed that. So there's a lot of filth. There's a lot of high average, high super numbers in this league. Elmer Flick in this one is he's a 986 OPS in the year 1900. So he was 32 doubles, 16 triples, 11 home runs, and 110 RBIs. So Flick leads off against Jim Perry, 24-12, 3.03 ERA. Pitchers had to be 1960 and beyond. Our bullpens were kind of put together using their second available card using the Strat 365 set. And then you're only allowed to use one other number one. So again, we limited their bullpens. We wanted this to be a real offensive style league. So here's Elmer Flick. He'll lead off, and here's Jim Perry, the right-hander, and we're underway. The FFL debuts here in Arlington. First pitch to Flick, and that is a single at center field. So Elmer Flick starts off with a hit. He's on at first, and now we'll bring in Brian Roberts, the Baltimore second baseman, actually with the Baltimore Orioles, actually. So that's pretty cool that he was given his Oriole team to play on. He was a 314 hitter, 7 home runs, 18 runs batted in. Nice little switch hitting second baseman have on this team. So Jim Perry in trouble right away. Run first and nobody out. Flick does have some speed, but Perry is a -3 on the hold. Porter is a -2, so running will be a little difficult. Colt. Perry from the stretch. Brian Roberts sets in, and here's the pitch. That will be a 3-9, and Brian Roberts draws the walk. So the Baltimore Stars have two men on. It brings on the Bambino, the highest paid player, I believe, in this league. He will hit 356, 60 home runs, 165 RBIs, most likely his 1927 season. He came in with a 486 slugging, 772 on the on base. So he came in over 1,200. Makes the team very hard when you only have 9,000 OPS to play with and your starting right fielder has 1,200 of it. But he deserves it. Again, he's born in Baltimore. Instead of playing for the Bronx team I have, he is playing for where he actually was born. So here it is. Ruth leads is up. Two men on, nobody on. Dangerous spot. Here's a pitch to Bambino. And nope, fly ball center field. The park will hold it. Billy Hamilton has it, and there is one away. So now batting for the Baltimore Stars with the catcher Chris Hoyles in his one aberration year, hitting 310, 29 home runs, 82 RBIs, a little bit over 1,000 OPS. Porter sets the sign, two men on and one man out. Perry from the stretch, and here's the pitch to Hoyles. 2-5, and that ball is deep to left field. That will be trouble. Hamilton will go back, plays it off the wall. Flick scores. Roberts will probably score. He's a 1-18 going to try, and they let him score. So Chris Hoyles knocks in two, and the Stars lead 2-0. Welcome to the wonderful world of the FFL, the filthy freaking league. 2-0 or 2-0 Stars. And here's Jim Gentile. Gentile, 302 hitter, 46 home runs, 141 RBIs. Porter puts down the sign. Perry from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Gentile. 4-7, ground ball to short. Tuwitsky has it. Runner will hold and throws them out for 2 outs. So now here's the third baseman, Melvin Moran. Had a couple great years to choose from. Hit 340, 27 home runs, 104 RBIs. Runner on second and 2 outs. Porter sets the sign. Perry from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Mora, and that's going to be a walk to Mora to keep the inning going. So now here is the left fielder, Sid Gordon. I brought Sid in late in the league to kind of get the start here in left field, kind of bounce at some points. He's the right-handed hitter who likes right-handed batters. 557 slugging and a 401 on base. It gives him about a 960, 958 OPS. Plays a good left field. Porter behind the plate sets the sign. Jim Perry still in trouble here. 2-0 and 2 outs. Pitch to Sid. 3-4 ground ball to third. Zimmerman has it, throws him out, and that ends the top of the first. We played 1/2 inning of play. It's the Stars 2, and here come the Marshals. So we go to the bottom of the first inning here. Game is underway. And it brings on not the picture you see in front of me. The name is Billy Hamilton, the old guy from the Philadelphia team. 517 at bats, hit 389, stole 97 bases. So this man can fly. Left-handed hitter will go against this Oriole defense. Gordon, Jacobson, and Ruth. Mora, Ripken, Roberts, Gentile. Hoyles behind the plate, and Palmer is your pitcher. And again, the lineup for the Marshals: Hamilton lead off, followed by Al Simmons. Chuck Klein is your designated hitter. Ed Morgan batting fourth at first. Jim Hickman batting fifth right field. Heine Zimmerman batting sixth at third. Porter batting seventh. Tuwitsky batting eighth. And Wise is your second baseman. Again, these are your robo teams. They're not expected to win or try to win championships. But we've seen our robo teams play pretty good in our first rounds. We'll see how they do. Palmer on the pitch for these Stars. He's 20-9, 2.68 ERA. Pretty solid card, but he does have stuff on it, so we'll see how he does. Palmer, the right-hander, and here's the pitch to Billy Hamilton. And Hamilton leads off with a hit by pitch. That is not a good sign, and he's going to be running. So here is Al Simmons, 381 hitter, 36 and 165. Hoyles behind the plate, puts up the sign. Palmer from the stretch. And here comes Billy Hamilton. He is off and gets the jump. So Hamilton gets the first stolen base for the Marshals. He's on at second and nobody out. And now Simmons, the batter. Here's the pitch to Simmons. And that's a 4-11 fly ball left field. That won't get the runner over. Gordon makes the catch, and there's one away. So now here is Mr. Chuck Klein. 40 and 170 for the 1930 season. left-handed hitter, monster power. Hoyle sets up the sign. Palmer from the stretch. Here's the pitch. We hope he does. And there is a ground ball. The hit and run was on. Holy cow. And that will, they get the runner at third. Holy cow. Oh, they get the leadoff runner on. Oh, the shame of it. Oh, my friend would go absolutely crazy running a hit and run with 1,000 OPS guy. Billy Hamilton hammered at third, and there's two away. So now here's Ed Morgan, 349 hitter, third 26 and 136. Hoyle sets the target, so Ed Morgan steps in. Palmer from the stretch. Here's a pitch to Morgan, and a fly ball to right field. That should end the inning. Bad coaching by the Marshals cost them a run, I believe. We played one. It's 2-0 Baltimore. So for Baltimore, it'll be Ripken, Jacobson, and Flick. He'll hit against Jim Perry here in the second. Ripken comes in 323, 34, 114, MVP 91 season. Porter sets the target. Perry from the stretch, or from the windup, I should say, and the pitch. And that is a line drive deep to left field over Billy Hamilton's head. Ripken will stand there with a double, and the Stars got a leadoff man on. So now runner on second, nobody out. Here's Baby Doll Jacobson. Always loved this name and guy. He's a 355 hitter, 9-122, center fielder for the Stars. Porter sets the target. Perry from the stretch. Runner on second, nobody out. Pitch to Baby Doll. 3-7 fly ball center. Hamilton comes in, makes the catch. Ripken will hold. And there's one away. So back to the top of the order for Elmer Flick. Singled and scored his first time up. Porter sets the target. Perry from the stretch. Runner on second. One man out. Pitch to him. And that will be a fly ball to center. That's shallow. Hamilton comes in. Ripken holds. And there's two away. So Baltimore not getting the job done with the runner on second. And here's Brian Roberts. He walked his first time up. And he scored the Stars' second run of the game. Porter puts down the sign. Perry from the stretch. Runner on second and two outs. Pitch to Roberts. 3-4 fly ball left field. This will do it. Perry will get out of the second inning, and it's still 2-0 Stars. We go to the bottom of the second, 2-0 Baltimore here at the Filthy Freaking League. For those, again, who are interested in our league, please go to our website, Filthy Freaking, without the G, league.com. So now we go to the bottom of the second inning. Arlington will now bat. It'll be Jim Hickman from the 71 Cubs, Heine Zimmerman, and then Darrell Porter, right, left against Jim Palmer here. So Palmer sets in. Hoyle sets the target. Palmer with the pitch to Hickman, and that is a ground ball to short. Tough play by Ripken, and makes the play, and there's one away. So here's Heine Zimmerman, 372, 41, 14, 14, 104. What a fantastic season he had. Hoyle sets the target. Palmer from the windup. Here's the pitch to Zimmerman. 6-7 and draws the walk. So Zimmerman's on. He had 23 stolen bases. So we'll see if he gets the giddy up on Palmer here. Here's the catcher, Darrell Porter. Porter comes in 291, 20, 112. Actually had 10 triples on the season. Hoyle sets the target. Palmer from the stretch. Runner on first and one out. Pitch to Porter, and that is gone deep to left center field. Porter sends it deep, far, and gone. So Darrell Porter has tied the game for the Arlington Marshals. We are tied at 2. That's the first of the year for Mr. Porter. And now here's Troy Tulowitzki. So this game is going to have a ton of offense. It's 2-2 in the first. Hoyle sets the target. Palmer from the windup. A pitch to Tulowitzki and a ground ball back at the mound. Palmer and Gentile, and there's two away. Brings up Wise, the batter. He's the second base. Let's get some more information since I don't have a picture on here. Let's see what we got here. His name is Sam Wise. He played in 1887. And again, he played for the Boston Braves. So he's a switch hitter, 334 hitter, a lot of giddy up, a lot of speed on this Arlington team. Hoyle puts down the sign. Palmer at the windup. The pitch to Wise. 4-3 fly ball right field. Ruth is there. Does he come down with it? And yes, he does. Makes the catch. And the second inning is over. We played 2. It is 2-2 is your score heading to the third. So we go to the third inning here in Arlington, Texas, home of the Arlington Marshals. Third inning of our Stratomatic League that we're playing. Again, every series, we have 5-game series, 2 on the road and 3 3 at the other home ballpark to split up. Plays out really well that way so far. We've done. It'll be Ruth, Hoyles, and Gentile, left, right, left, against Jim Perry. Brand new ball game here, 2-2 in the third. Porter sets the target. Perry looks in, gets the windup, pitch to Ruth, and ground ball to first. Morgan takes it to the bag and 1 away. So Ruth retired. Here's Chris Hoyles, doubled in 2 his first time up. Porter sets the target. Perry with the long windup. Here's the pitch to Chris Hoyles. 3-9, struck him out. Jim Perry, the brother of Gaylord Perry, who's also in the league. 2 outs here in the third. And here is Jim Gentile. Gentile grounded out his first time up. Porter puts down the sign. Perry with the windup. Here's the pitch to Gentile. And he gets a line drive base hit for Gentile. So the Baltimore first baseman gets a base hit. Runner on first and 2 outs. And here is Melvin Mora, the third baseman. Mora walked his first time up. So again, Gentile, not much speed, won't be running. He'll be off with contact with 2 outs. Porter sets the target. Perry looks in. Here's the pitch to Melvin Mora. 1-10, and Melvin Mora, deep drive, left field. It is. A 2-run jack for Melvin Mora, and the Stars take a 4-2 lead. So the offense has come here in Arlington. Mora hits a home run, second home run of the day, and the Stars lead it 4-2. So now here's Sid Gordon. So Perry's giving up his first jack of the day. So Porter sets the target, pitch from Perry, and the windup. And that's a 6-7, and that is a strikeout for Perry to end the inning. But a 2-run homer by Melvin Mora. It's 4-2 Stars. So 4-2 Stars. We play the bottom of the third inning. Batting for the Marshals will be Billy Hamilton, followed by Al Simmons and Chuck Klein. Again, this is the Billy Hamilton from the 1900s or the 1800s. Let's get him some exact years from Mr. Billy. Billy Hamilton this year was from 1895. He had 22 doubles, 6 triples, 7 home runs, 74 RBIs. Solid campaign. Again, he came in with a ton of stolen bases. He's a 3-7 giddy up. He's got super speed. So again, he gets on. He already stolen 1 base today. He was hit by a pitch his first time up. Hoyle sets the target. Palmer with the pitch. Here's the pitch to Billy Hamilton. And Billy Hamilton sends it to right field. Could be deep. Jacobson at the park makes it and keeps it in the park with a nice catch. So he kept it in the park. That could have been gone. 30% home run, but Palmer keeps it in. Here's Al Simmons. He's 0 for 1. 4-2 Baltimore here in the third. Hoyles puts down the sign. Palmer with the windup. Here's the pitch to Al Simmons. 5-7. Oh, that's a shot in the gap. Jacobson dives, can't get it. Goes all the way to the wall. Al Simmons around second. He'll go to third standing. A 1-out triple for Al Simmons as Baby Doll Jacobson misjudged it, tried for a dive. It went all the way past him, and Simmons lands at third. So now here's Chuck Klein. Fielder's choice is first time up. That's one of the more questionable calls made by this Arlington manager. Maybe that's why he's not managing one of the 12 teams that's owned by Mr. Eddie, as these are one of the robo teams. Why in the hell do you call for a fielder's choice with over 1,100 possible OPS guy in Klein? But that was their decision. Let's hopefully Klein doesn't suicide squeeze here. Hoyles puts down the sign. Palmer looks in, and here's the pitch to Chuck Klein. And that's why he's in the lineup. Deep drive right field, takes Ruth to the track, makes the catch, but Simmons will walk home. So a sacrifice fly, RBI, no at bat, and it's 4-3 Stars with 2 out in the third. Here's Ed Morgan, flied out his first time up. Hoyle sets the target. Palmer looks in. Here's the windup and pitch to Ed Morgan. 4-11, fly ball to left. Sid's there, makes the catch, and we played 3. At the end of 3, filthy freaking league, it's 4-3 Baltimore. So good game so far here between the Marshals and the Stars. It's 4-3 favor of us, the Baltimore Stars. We'll now go to the 4th inning. It'll be Ripken, Jacobson, and Flip. Porter puts down the sign. Perry looks in. Here's the windup to Ripken, who doubled his first time up. 4-5, ground ball to second. Wise flips it to Morgan, 1 away. Here's Baby Doll Jacobson, 0 for 1 on the game so far. Flied out his first time up. Porter puts down the target. Perry with the windup. Here's the pitch to him. 1-3, ground ball right to Wise. Makes the play, one away. Actually, that was fielded by Morgan, and he flipped. And actually, it's fielded by Perry. And flips it to Morgan. 1-3 on the play. So 2 outs here in the fourth. It brings up Elmer Flick. He's 1 for 2. Singled in the first and scored. Porter puts down the sign. Perry with the windup. Here's the pitch to Elmer Flick. And that is a line drive deep to right center field. Back goes Hamilton. That ball's going to travel. It is gone. So Elmer Flick hits his first home run of the year. This is the third home run of the game as the Baltimore Stars now lead at 5-3. So Flick hits his first of the year, a leadoff hitter for these Stars. And it's now 5-3 Baltimore. So Porter sets the sign. Perry looks in. Here's the windup to Roberts. And that's a 6-7 and struck him out. We go. Now we'll end the fourth inning for the Stars. We head to the bottom of the fourth. It is 5-3 Stars. It'll be Jim Hickman, followed by Zimmerman and Porter for the Marshals. It's only 5-3, 5-6-0 for the Stars, 3-2-0 for the Marshals. Hoyle sets the target. Palmer looks in. Here's the pitch to Hickman. 6-6, deep drive in the left center field. Gordon comes in, makes a nice running catch. Could have got past him, but he got it. Here's Jim Hickman with 1 out. Here's Zimmerman. He walked his first time up and scored. Hoyle sets the target. Palmer the windup. Here's the pitch to Zimmerman. 6-11, fly ball to center. Jacobson there. Makes the catch, and there's 2 outs. And now here's Darrell Porter, 2-run home run his first time up. That was in the second inning. That tied the game in the second. Hoyle sets the target. Palmer looks in. Here's the windup and pitch to Porter. And that's a ground ball short. Ripken got it. Throws them out. 1, 2, 3. Go the Marshals. We go to the fifth. The Babe comes up, and anything can happen in the FFL. It's 5-3 Stars. So 5-3 Stars. We play the fifth. Ruth is 0 for 2. Ruth has flied out and grounded out. Porter sets the target. Perry looks in. Here's the pitch to Ruth. 4-7, ground ball to short. Tuwitsky throws him out, and the Babe is 0 for 3. So here's Hoyles, 1 for 2, doubled in 2 his first time up. Porter sets the target. Perry with the long windup and pitches. 5-9, line drive at Wise, 2 away. Here's Gentile. He singled and scored his last time up. He's 1 for 2 so far. Porter sets the target. Perry with the long windup and pitch to Gentile. And Gentile hits a drive to right center field. That'll be trouble. That's up against the wall. Gentile around first, head to second. He's got a 2-out double, so gives Melvin Moore a chance. He homered his last time up. He's officially 1 for 1 with a 2-run boom. So let's see if Baltimore can add 2 more to the scoreboard here. Porter sets the target. Perry looks in. Runner on second, 2 out. Pitch to Mora, 5-11, fly ball right field. Hickman's got to come in for it. Does he make the catch? Does he make the big catch? He's coming in and does. Nice catch from Hickman. We go to the bottom of the fifth. It's 5-3 Stars. So 5-3 Baltimore Stars. Tuwitsky will come up for the Arlington Marshals, followed by Wise and Hamilton. The bat here in the home fifth. Palmer looking in. He's a 282 innings, so he's expected to go every time and go 9 innings if I can get him there. Hoyle puts down the sign. Palmer with the windup and pitch to Tuwitsky. 3-4, fly ball right field. The Babe is there, makes the catch, and easy 1 away. So here's Wise. First, he came in. He flied out his first time up. Wise, again, has that excellent speed, good on base. Hoyle sets the target. Palmer with the windup. Here's the pitch to Wise. That's back to the mound. Is Palmer. Does he get it? Throws them out. Palmer kind of fumbled it a bit. He steadied himself and threw a strike to Gentile. There's 2 outs. And now here's Billy Hamilton. Hit by pitch, stole second, and then flied out his last time up. So far he is 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hamilton, a left-handed hitter, extreme speed. Hoyle sets the target. Palmer, the big windup, and pitch to Hamilton. 4-9, ground ball to short. Ripken throws them out, and that will keep Billy Hamilton off the bases and through 5 or halfway through the FFL. It's 5-3 Baltimore. Let's head to the 6th. Again, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you aboard to the FFL, the filthy freaking without a G league. If you want to go to our website, again, it's filthy freaking without the G league.com. For those who do want to come in, I will go ahead and post a comment on there too and see if I can do that. Let's see if I can put it on here as I'm getting this next inning started here. We'll go ahead and put that in there for those who come in. There it is. It's the filthy freaking league.com. So if you are coming to our broadcast, that is our league address. Go ahead and go on there. You'll see some of our rosters, pictures that we have on there. We're going to be adding games of the week, stuff like that. It's going to be a lot of fun. We try to play most nights. Again, these are the games we play against our robo opponents usually. So that's why we're broadcasting this one. We'll probably have games against my friend of mine on here at some point. But for right now, this is a robo match, first of 5, but we'll only show game 1 today. It'll be Gordon, Ripken, and Jacobson the bat in the 6th. Porter sets the target. Perry looks in. Here's the pitch to Gordon. 2-8, ground ball to short. Trammell throws to Morgan, and you got one away. So here's Ripken. Ripken so far is 1 for 2, double in the 2nd. Porter sets the target. Perry looks in. Big long windup and pitch to Ripken. Fly ball to left. That's deep. Simmons at the track makes the catch. Just did not travel in this hot weather in Arlington. Opening night, as we try to stay away from the day games here in Arlington because of the high heat. So we play the 6th, and here's Baby Doll Jacobson. He's 0 for 2, a fly out and a ground out. Porter sets the target. Jim Perry gets the first 2 outs here. Pitch in the 6th inning, and that is a fly ball to center. So Perry will give Arlington 6 strong innings. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It's 5-3 Baltimore. All right, here we go. 5-3 Stars as Arlington bats. And again, it will be Simmons, Klein, and Morgan. Simmons flied out and then hit a deep triple his last time up. Hoyle sets the target with Palmer looking in. There's a big leg kick and windup. 4-9 ground ball to short. Ripken got it, throws him out. So far, a clean game, no errors. And here's Chuck Klein. Again, he had a very weird at bat his first time up, a fielder's choice, a hit and run with a runner on 2nd and 1 out, and a sac fly and an RBI. You got to realize this is Chuck Klein, one of his big seasons. 40 home runs, 170 runs batted in, 687, 436. That is just outright insane, over 1,100 OPS. And he is asked to do a hit and run with the runner on 2nd. Yes, the Arlington manager will probably be yelled at convincingly why that happened, or settings will be changed. Hoyle sets the target. Palmer with the long windup to Klein, and that is a fly ball to right. Let's see if Ruth has it. Tough play. Does he get it? We have to wait. Ruth, he cannot get it. Drops in front of Babe. Klein has a single, and runner on first. The tying runner comes to the plate with 1 out. Here's Ed Morgan. Morgan at 349, 26, 136. Boy, again, a lot of these guys come in. If you look at the the Arlington team, I'll look at my Baltimore team when we come up. 7, 36, 40, 26, 32, 14, 20, 32, and 9. Again, each team does allow 1 platoon, but it looks like he's saving his from when I pitch Dave McNally, and I'm saving mine when he pitches Dontrell Willis. So Hoyle puts down the target. Palmer looks in, gets the sign. He'll pitch from the stretch with a runner on first. Here's the pitch to Morgan. That is a fly ball to right. Let's see if Babe can get this one. Does Ruth get this one? He comes in. Does he make the catch? Yes, he does. Good catch from Ruth. Klein holds. There's 2 outs. And here's Jim Hickman. So Hickman, the batter, with a runner on first and 2 outs, right-handed stick from the Chicago Cubs in 1971. Hoyles puts down the target. Palmer from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Hickman. And that is a walk to Hickman. So it keeps the inning alive. Klein will move up to 2nd, and the Marshals have the go-ahead runners on base. So now here's Heine Zimmerman. He's 0 for 1, run scored, walked back in the 2nd. What a ball game we have here in Arlington. The FFL opening night action between the Stars and the Marshals. Hoyle sets the target. Palmer from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Zimmerman. That will be a line drive at Mora to end the inning. So the Arlington Marshals will strand 2. We head to the 7th. It is 5-3 Stars. So far, it is Baltimore, 5 runs on 7 hits. The Arlington Marshals, 3 runs on 3 hits. We play the top of the 7th inning here at here at Globe Life Field. Top of the 7th. So please, if you have not, please come in, watch the game. Please enjoy it. We're trying to kind of bring this to you, kind of little by little. I love to stream my game, so that's why I want to kind of stream some of these and kind of explain the format. Hopefully, people enjoy. 5-3 stars. We play the 7th. Porter sets the sign. Perry with the long windup. Pitch the flick. Who's 2 for 3. Ground ball back to Perry. He fields it. Does he throw it? Oh, he does not field it. Perry knocked the ball down and Flick just beat it out. So that's 3 hits for Elmer Flick. Can't have that happen. Not in this league. Here's Brian Roberts, 0 for 2. He walked in the first and scored. So now it's up to Jim Perry trying to get out of this one. Porter from the stretch. Perry looks in. Here's a pitch to Brian Roberts. And that's a strikeout for Brian Roberts, 1 away here in the 7th. So Roberts strikes out, but it gives Mr. Ruth a chance. He flied out and grounded out twice. You don't want to give him any opportunities. I mean, hell, you have Chris Hoyles on deck. Porter puts down the sign. Perry from the stretch. Here's the pitch to the Bambino. And that's a strikeout for Jim Perry. Gets the Bambino out, and Ruth is 0 for 4. So runner on first and 2 outs. Here's Chris Hoyles. Can Hoyles do some damage here? Porter sets the target. Perry looks in. Runner on first and 2 outs. Pitch to Hoyles and struck him out. Jim Perry gets his 6th strikeout, and he's gone 7, which is an accomplishment, only giving up 5 earned runs. We go to the bottom of the 7th. It's 5-3 stars. So the Marshals will come up. Porter, Tulowitzki, and Wise. 2-run lead. Porter is the catcher. He had a 2-run homer back in a second. Palmer still in the game. He's only getting up 3 hits through 6. Hoyle sets the target. Palmer, the long windup to Porter. 3-7 base hit left field. Porter has 2 hits. So again, Arlington brings the tying runners to the plate for Troy Tulowitzki. Let's see. Maybe they might ask him to bunt here. I don't know if I would do that if I were you. Tulowitzki sets the target. And then Palmer from the stretch. Here's a pitch. Pitch to Tulowitzki, swinging away. That's a base hit for Tulowitzki. That'll send Jacobson back to the wall. Plays the hop. Porter will stop at third, and the Marshals have second and third and no men out. And here come the Marshals now. Here's Sam Wise. So Wise comes in. The infield is going to play back. They're going to allow to give up the run here, so that's fine. We'll do that. Hoyle sets the sign. He goes out and talks to Big Jim. Jim settles in from the stretch, second and third, nobody out. And Wise does ask, does he put the squeeze down? No, it's past Wiles for a wild pitch on Palmer. It's 5-4 stars. So Jim Palmer, a wild pitch. Let's look up his card a little bit. He's a wild pitch 6, and he just uncorked one. So now Tulowitzki is the tying run. 5-4 stars, last of the 7th. So the Robo team Marshals are giving my stars a workout here. Hoyle sets the target. Infield now in. Palmer from the stretch, the pitch to Wise. And he gives him a fly ball right field. Ruth is under it, gets some movement. Tulowitzki will score, and the throw is off, and we have a tie game. We are back to start. 5-5 in the 7th. So the Marshals come back with 2 in the 7th. Holy cow. Here's Billy Hamilton now. Hit by pitch, stolen base, fly out, ground out. Hoyle sets the target. Palmer from the windup now. And the pitch. And that's a fly ball to center. He's got to make this catch. Comes over. Does he make it? And let's see. Jacobson with the catch. And there's 2 outs. So now here's Al Simmons. Simmons, so far in the game, 1 for 3. Tripled back in the 3rd. Big hitter for Palmer to get out here. Hoyle sets the target. Palmer looks in. The windup to Al Simmons. Uh-oh, that's gone. The Marshals are going to take the lead. It is out of here. Al Simmons. So the Arlington Marshals take a 6-5 lead as the Orioles have now lost a 5-2 lead, 5-3 lead. So a 3-run 7th, and here's Chuck Klein. Holy cow, Palmer can't believe it as the FFL strikes once again. Another home run in the ball game, and case you missed it so far, home runs have been plenty. Flick, Mora, Simmons, and Porter so far have homered in this game. 6-5 Marshalls. Hoyle sets the target. Palmer looks in. Here's the pitch. And that will be a line drive. That's deep to left center field. That could go. Jacobson runs out of room. Gone. And again, a home run for the Marshalls. Back to back. Belly to belly. So Al Simmons and Chuck Klein go back to back. It is now 7-5 Arlington. And now here's Ed Morgan. Holy cow. Hoyles goes out and really talks to Palmer here. Palmer looks in. He's not getting out of this one. Here's Morgan. And that is a base hit to center field. They're just hitting Palmer hard as possible. Here's Hickman now. Runner on first and 2 outs. Hickman is 0 for 2 with a walk. Hoyle sets the target. Palmer from the stretch. 7-5 Marshalls. Ooh, Morgan went for the lead, but Palmer stepped off. Palmer from the stretch. Morgan tried to get a good lead. Pitch to Hickman. That's a ground ball to short. Ripken goes to Roberts, and it ends the 7th. But Arlington has scored 4. We go to the top of the 8th. It's 7-5 Arlington as the Stars got some work to do here. So now we go to the vaunted 8th. Can the Stars, with 6 outs remaining, avoid losing to a robo? It's Gentile, Mora, and Morgan against Jim Perry working the 8th inning. You don't see him leaving. Perry, 279 innings. He's in there for the duration, unless he fatigues, and then he'll get pulled. Porter puts down the sign. Perry with the windup. Here's the pitch to Gentile, and that's a walk to Gentile. Now they can see if they can run a little bit. That's probably not the smartest thing. We'll see who's on Baltimore's bench right now. They got a couple guys who can play first base. Not a lot of speed. Chris Taylor, 17 stolen bases, is one of the better runners out there, but he's also one of their one of their utility players. So Gentile will stay out there. And here's Mora, 1 for 2, long 2-run homer in the 3rd. He can use that right now to tie things up. Porter sets the target. Perry from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Mora. 5-7 strike hit. Oh. Fly ball deep down the left field line. It is foul. And Mora strikes out after that. So 7 strikeouts for Jim Perry. And now here's Uncle Sid. I like to call him Sid Gordon. So Sid is 0 for 3. Grounded out twice and struck out. Run on first, 1 out. Baltimore trying to tie this up. They got the tying runner on. Porter sets the target. Jim Perry from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Gordon. And that is going to be a fly ball left field. Simmons is there. Makes the catch. And Baltimore is down to their last 4 outs. Now here's Ripken. Ripken is 1 for 3, double in the second. He needs to get a big hit here. Porter sets the target. Perry working from the stretch. Runner on first and 2 outs. Pitch to Ripken, and that's a pop-up the first. Ed Morgan is there, makes the catch, and the Stars are done in the 8th. Let's head to the bottom of the 8th. It's 7-5 Arlington. So the Arlington Marshalls with the lead so far. We head right now to the bottom of the 8th inning. It's Palmer's job to keep this close so Baltimore can be within a boom and a blast, or bip and a blast, or bloop and a blast. It's Zimmerman, Porter, Tulowitzki. Zimmerman 0 for 2, walked back in the 2nd. Hoyle sets the target. Palmer the long windup and pitch to Zimmerman, and that's a ground ball to short. Ripken throws him out, 1 away. Here's Porter, 2 for 3, a single and a homer. I believe he has 2 runs scored. Hoyle sets the target. Palmer with the long lineup and pitches to Porter. That's a fly ball to left. That's 2. Gordon makes the catch, and there's 2 outs. Here's Tulowitzki. He comes up. He doubled his last time up back in the 7th. Made it 2nd and 3rd. So again, Palmer trying to get out of this inning to give them a chance here. Simmons and Klein back-to-back jacks gave the Arlington Marshalls the 2-run advantage. Hoyle sets the target. Palmer with the big windup and kicks the pitch to Tulowitzki. And that's gone. Tulowitzki just added some damage. Left center field, that is gone. And the Arlington Marshalls have taken an 8-5 lead. So the last 3 runs have come in via the home run. The Marshalls lead at 8-5. That's Flick, Mora, Simmons, Klein, Porter, Tulowitzki. 6 different home runs in the ball game. And here is Sam Wise. 2 outs. Now Marshall's up by 3, giving Jim Perry a little room of work to do in the 9th. Hoyle sets the target. Palmer with the pitch to Wise. 3-8, fly ball to center. That's a catch for Jacobson. Makes the catch. We'll head to the 9th, folks. It's 8-5 Arlington. So now we head to the 9th, and we'll see if they bring in their closer. So Texas own Jeff Russell comes in. So Perry works 8 innings. It'll be Jacobson, Flick, and Roberts. Again, we do have our own set rules, and that does say you cannot pinch hit until you get to the 7th inning. You can bring a new pitcher in when you want, but there cannot be any pinch hitting until the 7th. So you really have to play your lineups until the end of the game, and then you can kind of start mixing and matching and trying to get some hits together with your bench. We do have 26-man rosters, 6-man benches. We do have 11, I believe it is 11-man bullpens. Yeah, 11-man bullpens. So you basically have a 15-man team and 11-man pitching staff, so 26 total. It is 8-5 Arlington. We play the 9th. It'll be Jacobson, Flick, Roberts, and Jeff Russell's in for the save. Russell on the season was 6-4, 38 saves, 1.98 ERA. So this is the last opportunity for the Baltimore Stars to get a win here on opening day. So here we go. Porter sets the target. Jeff Russell, the big right-hander. Here's the pitch to Jacobson, and that is a ground ball to second. Wise makes the play, 1 away. So now here's Elmer Flick. What a ball game he's had. 2 hits and a home run back in the 4th. Porter sets the target. Russell looks in. Here's the pitch to Flick. And Elmer Flick, no, he's denied by Tulowitzki, and there's 2 outs. So Brian Roberts is down to his last out, and I think they're going to try to fire one of their bullets here. So Brian Roberts is going to come out. They do have second basemen who can play. Not a lot of guys who can hit righties, though. They can bring in Walt Dropo, 322, 956 OPS. They'll bring in Bob Allison. He's a 2L, but they're going to see if they can find lightning in a stick here. So here we go. Allison comes up, 2 outs in the 9th, just trying to get on base to keep it going. Ruth then Hoyle's on deck. Porter puts down the sign. Russell looks in. This Arlington crowd's going crazy. Pitch to him, and that is a ground ball back to Russell. Makes the play, and yes, I've lost to a robo. Final score, these teams are good. All these teams have about 9,000 OPS. It is the Arlington Marshals 8 and the Baltimore Stars 5. Over the final recap for you here. Then we'll go over, I'll go ahead and make a copy of this for myself. Final score is the Arlington Marshals 8-9-0, the Stars 5-8-0. For the Stars, Elmer Flick 3 for 5, 2 runs scored and an RBI. Gentile 2 for 3, a run scored. Mora 1 for 3, runs scored, 2 RBIs. Again, home runs in the game for Baltimore was Flick and Mora were the 2 home runs for Baltimore. The Marshals, Billy Hamilton 0 for 3, had a stolen base. Simmons 2 for 4, 2 runs scored and an RBI. Had a home run. Klein 2 for 3, runs scored, 2 RBIs, had a home run. Ed Morgan 1 for 4, Hickman 0 for 3, Zimmerman 0 for 3, runs scored. Porter 2 for 4, 2 runs scored, 2 RBIs. Tulowitzki 2 for 4, 2 runs scored, 1 RBI home run. And Wise was 0 for 3. Again, the line score, Marshals win it. They go to 1-0, 8-9-0. The Stars are 5-8-0. Want to thank you very much for being a part of the FFL League. Again, if you're interested in the league, please go to what I put on there, Filthy Freaking without the G league.com. That tells us more about our league, what's going on. We'll start posting standings as we play, and then I'll be broadcasting some of the games that to me seem interesting against some of our robo teams. And if I can get a league game with him on to play a little net play, we will do that also. That's how we play our games, is net play. And if we can get him on here, we'll do that. Broadcast a couple to play that also. But I'll play a lot of my robo games on here for you guys to see it, and I'll show you some stats and other things. So please, if you're interested, there's the website. Again, final score here, I lose to the robos, but that's all right. It's a 5-game series. Hopefully I can win 4 more. It is going to be Marshals 8 followed by the Stars 5. That is a broadcast here from Arlington. Have a great day. We'll see you again.